I've studied over 1,000 producers in the last few years across my subscribers, my followers, even guys who were just one connection away from landing their first major placement. And after seeing so many struggle, one thing became obvious. Most producers are not failing because of talent. They're actually failing because of 3 invisible mistakes that quietly hold them back from getting artists to jump on their beats. If you're serious about getting placements and not just getting a repost or a like on DM, you need to understand these, because once you fix them, everything changes. My name is Stepuz. I'm a Billboard Gold charting producer. I've produced for major artists, collaborated with major producers like Hero Mafia, and most importantly, I've mentored hundreds of producers who were in your exact position. And I've watched some of them go from total unknowns to getting their first real placements by fixing the same 3 mistakes I'm about to show you. The first mistake is one that kills more potential careers than anything else. And if you've ever found yourself thinking, man, I just need the right person to hear my beats, this one's for you. Now, understand that most producers are quietly waiting to be discovered. They upload beats, tag artists, post snippets, send out random emails, and then hope that someday, somehow, some big artist will stumble across them. But just believe that no one, and I say no one, is coming to save you. I've seen so many incredible producers, even better than people with plaques, disappear because no one ever found them. And this is not because what you might think that they weren't talented, but this is literally because they were completely invisible. I promise you, you could have the craziest sound in the world, but if no one knows your name, you do not exist in this industry. Now, the moment you stop waiting and start creating visibility by reaching out to artists, collaborating with other producers, posting content, and showing up online, you shift from being passive to being powerful. And that's exactly when people in the industry start noticing you. Once you start putting yourself out there consistently, you will understand that this industry is not about being found. It's actually about being seen. And once you start being seen as a producer, that's when you will face mistake number 2. Now that you're showing up, people are finally starting to hear your beats. But there's a reason artists are still not jumping on them. And this is where most producers get it wrong. See, a lot of producers, this is what they do, man. This is so backwards. A lot of producers make beats to impress other producers. And do you see where the problem is? You feel me? They add complex switch-ups, crazy drum patterns, sound design, flexes, pretty much everything that makes the beat fire to us as producers, but insanely overwhelming to an artist. Because you want to remember that when an artist presses play on a beat, they're not thinking about your 808 pattern, the counter melody, the counter snare, or bullshit like that. They're literally listening to the beat and questioning if they can hear themselves on that bitch. Pause, on that beat. But yeah, seriously bro, I've been in studio sessions with artists right there and then to record, and the only thing that they'll be thinking about when listening to the beat is, can I hear myself on this? And if your beat sounds too busy, too complete, too self-centered, there's no room left for the artist to shine, and the artist's voice is always gonna be the main element of any song. And that is exactly why some of the most simple beats end up in the biggest records, because they leave space for the artist. So when you start producing for the artist and not to feed your producer ego, that's when your beats become collaboration ready, or even better, placement worthy. So artists finally start feeling motivated and inspired to write on your beats, and they actually feel invited to join your sound. And when your beats make the artist sound like the best version of themselves, that's when they keep coming back. And that is also where placements begin to come. Pause. Even if you're making placements worthy beats, there's still one last thing that holds most producers back, and that is the reason many give up right before they make it. So you're finally visible, you're making beats that artists actually want to jump on, but there's still something missing. Something that separates the producers who occasionally get lucky from the ones who build real repeatable success. And that missing piece is structure. Most producers are literally moving without any real plan. They send beats randomly, collaborate inconsistently, they post when they feel like it, and they also rely entirely on luck for their next big opportunity. Now, I completely understand this. Creativity, art, music, it all feels messy, but the truth is, this industry rewards consistency and intention. And when you don't have a clear system, you are literally wasting energy and time on activities that don't move the needle. You end up sending packs to the wrong people, networking in the wrong rooms, and questioning your worth every single time you don't get a reply. And that's why I've seen so many talented producers fade out. And not because they weren't good enough, but literally because they didn't have a roadmap. Now, once you build a system, a clear, repeatable process that allows you to bring your beats and put them in front of the right people, that helps you grow your brand, your network, and your consistency. consistency, and literally everything changes. Opportunities start coming your way, you stop guessing, you start building, and that's when you will start getting placements, not just out of luck, but as the result of your strategy. Now, I've seen this transformation happen hundreds of times. Producers who were burnt out, lost, and literally ready to quit, but suddenly starting to feel that fire inside them again. Because when you know how to connect with people, make music that inspires artists, and really follow a plan, that feeling of hopelessness that you may be feeling right now completely disappears. And if you're ready to start building your own system, grow your network, and start landing placements, the very first link down below in the description will allow you to work directly with me one-on-one. We're gonna jump on a very simple strategy call. We're gonna have a chit chat, and from there I'm gonna give you some tips to further enhance your producer career. Now, it is completely for free and simple as, man. I ain't got that much left to say. All right, man. Hope to see you on the next video. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. And this is it from your boy. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Out.